yesterday, a two-bit expose of the same old story that I heard yesterday. Yeah, it goes the headlines, man. They all just go to plan. They're framed and fixed and rigged. You know they're all just spam. So buckle down, plug right in, and close its way under your skin. Just got about from the things they spout, and it won't make you shout. Give me that good news, because I'm tired of the same old shit.
You have a great business. You know it, your employees know it, and so do we. So how do we get everyone else to know it? And how can you do it cost effectively? It's simple. Use EDDM. EDDM is a direct mail marketing program from the United States Postal Service named Every Door Direct Mail, and it allows you to get your message out for a fraction of the cost of a stamp. Here's how it works. Start by contacting your local Minuteman Press. We are your EDDM experts. Together, we will manage these important steps. First, set a budget that will give you the biggest ROI. Second, design a creative mail marketing piece with an awesome offer. Third, choose the best delivery routes based on demographics and geography. Fourth, print, bundle, and take your mail to the delivery post office. Fifth, manage a schedule for distribution using USPS mail carriers. 70% of people surveyed say that receiving mail is more personal than the internet. And 73% of consumers say they prefer direct mail for brand communication because they can read it at their convenience. With cost-effective EDDM, you can maximize your return on investment. Minuteman Press is your EDDM and direct mail experts. You know your business. We know how to promote it. We are the modern printing industry. Find your nearest Minuteman Press at minutemanpress.com.
Learn. Hey, good morning, buddy. Happy Friday. It's the day before Valentine's Day, but probably the most important day.
This is the Massacre.
For everyone to remember that tomorrow is the day you're supposed to, if you believe in the whole deal, to give them somebody something beautiful like Kelsey gave me this morning. Thank you, Kelsey. I love you. But welcome to the grounds, guys, with Giles Jones and Kay Love and Steve Schlegel. It's been a hell of a week, huh? We got some warm weather coming in. It's a beautiful thing. Everyone's going to start wearing summer clothes. So now you're going to start seeing people's arms and seeing tattoos, which is our...
We were wearing like tank tops and shorts all last week.
Well, comparatively to negative 40, anything feels like summer.
Yes, it does. With no wind.
Anything without wind and...
Well, it's going to be 40 degrees. Today, it's going to be a nice day to go out and have a romantic evening, if that's your intention.
I don't want to go out to have a romantic evening. I'd rather stay home.
Well, you have an anniversary, so you have to go out.
Yeah. 40 years ago tonight that I met my wife. That's crazy.
What number's your mic? Yeah, try the other one, maybe.
Is it not kicking? We got a little technical D going on here this morning.
Try that.
Can you hear me?
Oh, that's better.
Oh, there we go.
You see Ken's eyes like, woo, you're hot there. So what are we talking about today, Steve?
Today was the Valentine's Day Massacre.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kelsey, was that yours? Did you want to do who
It's
chose
probably
Valentine's
Drew.
It was
Massacre
Drew.
I thought we were doing tattoos today.
Tattoos?
Tattoos was on our list.
Who's Valentine?
Tattoos
I don't know.
offensive. You guys not keeping up with the list?
The list is
I
Valentine's
have it in my
Massacre.
phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the list is Valentine's Day. Massacre.
But because it is Friday the 13th and it is day before Valentine's Day.
All right, I guess I
you
gotta
know.
go home then.
It's
Yeah,
Friday
start
the
over.
13th. But you know what? If Drew wanted to do the Valentine's Day Massacre, that makes sense. It's a very Drew thing. Let's take it to a dark place for a romantic day. I like that.
I like that.
I don't know personally. I'm on board for it, but I don't know much. I don't know where he was going with the topic of
Right.
Valentine's
Drew,
Massacre.
please chime in so we know what your thought process was behind it. I mean, the only thing I know about the massacre was they had a movie about it.
Which
You remember that movie?
the first movie I
The
ever
first
saw
one,
in
the
3D.
old-
The first one they ever gave you 3D goggles for. We went and saw it in theaters.
Was that the one that
Dude
was
came
like,
at you
was
with
the
an ice
80s?
pick. It was awesome.
Mhm.
Well, they had the
No.
other one where they were down. They were like, was it coal miners? Kent, you remember? You know what I'm talking about, right? The original Valentine's Day Massacre. They're like miners or whatever, and the guy wore that like the gas mask as he was, pursuing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It was like
believe
80s, right?
I believe the 3D one that they released in theaters was a remake.
Okay.
But yeah, he kills him with the pickaxe, goes through the back of his head, through his mouth, and out into your vision, like with the 3D glasses, and you're like, oh, this is kind of cool.
Mhm.
But
This
yeah,
is what you want.
those are my play. We're not a big Valentine's Day household, so we don't really do much. I mean, we're going out to dinner with some friends tonight.
Right. Yeah, we aren't either.
Nice place in Barrington. So
Do you guys color coordinate?
no,
Two color coordinate.
not on purpose. Almost all of my clothes are black or gray, so
Yeah.
Okay.
it's not easy to.
So, I mean, you
Yeah,
guys
very,
either
very communist.
do you guys take Valentine's Day? Like, I mean, is it a big thing for you? I mean, for me, honestly, other than I met my wife, it's just I call it a Hallmark day. I
I
mean,
do
every
too.
day you should be loving on your significant one and others.
We barely hang on to celebrating Christmas.
That's okay.
I can't tell you how much we don't celebrate other fake holidays. Like Valentine's Day is not a real holiday.
That's what I'm getting at.
We don't celebrate. We're going out because it just happened to be a Friday that other people were available, and it's probably going to be crowded because it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, for sure. Getting your reservations to get out there and spend a lot of money. To
Yeah.
say you love her again or him, depending.
Oh, and
on,
it's going to be a lot of money. This place in Barrington, it's like $200 a person. It's horrible.
damn, can I be your Valentine? Kent, you want to be his Valentine? We can go out $200 a person.
No.
I mean, come on, that's going to be
That was,
lavish.
this is the first time I ever had foie gras, and I found out at $50 a plate that I hate foie gras.
Isn't that pigeon?
No, it's duck liver.
It's duck liver. It's like a pate.
It was served like a big snot bubble on my plate. It was
Sounds delicious.
it was literally this big, and they're like, it's a small portion, and I'm like, sure, I don't want to sound like I don't sound like
Put
an
it on the
asshole.
little crackers.
Yep.
Just
No, it was
scoop
just
up.
one in the middle.
Oh, they just gave
on a
you a
little
singular?
on a little crostini in the middle of the plate, and I was like, "This how much money?" Yeah,
It's the presentation, sir. It's art. It's
No, it
not
is.
food. It's art.
it is. I take Sam there because they'll serve you a rock that they've had in the oven, and they just keep these big rocks in an oven. They serve it. They put it on your table with raw tuna or steak, and then you just you burn your own steak or tuna on the hot rock.
That's pretty cool.
That's Sam loves it. It's a gimmick, but
It's an experience.
She loves it, so that's what we're doing.
That's
That's
cool. It's an
adorable.
experience. So I mean, that's what.
Mhm.
What a
I guess
good person.
in
He's
the
like,
big
I don't
picture,
care
that's
for
what
it, but
life
she
is,
likes
one
it.
experience to the next.
100%. Oh, and they have great bread pudding.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. What do you got going on? Anything?
My son and I are just going out to eat. I was always raised that like it was tailored to the kids for Valentine's Day. So
Okay.
like my mom always made it the best for all of us. So like Valentine's Day at high school, because my parents were both there, my parents would get me like balloons and flowers and like a stuffed animal. So we always tailor it to the kids because like most people say you should celebrate your spouse every day, you know,
Right. You
in a
should.
sense. But when I was married, I used to flip it and I would surprise my ex-husband
Okay.
with Valentine's Day around the house.
I
So
like that.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's never a bad reason to do something special for someone, right?
Yeah.
I've as I've gotten older, I sort of feel that way about every holiday. It's more for the kids. You just make it special for the kids.
Yeah, I mean it's like Easter.
Yeah, it's-
100%.
a lot of the holidays come up to kind of give the kids faith, right, or hope something's going to happen. Christmas, Santa's going to come. They're hoping they have faith that this is going to happen. Easter, same type of thing. Easter bunny, But then
The only
as they get older, then you drop that bomb, or someone else drops that bomb on them about Santa or the Easter Bunny. It's like, you lied to me for how many years? Like, well, you're not supposed to lie, kid, but I can lie to you so you can have some type of faith.
the only one that
forward.
those little bastards haven't taken from us is St. Patty's Day. And
That's true.
Well, that's a drinker's holiday. You
Right,
can't take
right.
that from me. That will never go anywhere in America.
that's still ours, damn it. And we got to hold on to it with everything we have. No,
It's coming up quick too.
how about you, Kent? Anything?
With what?
Valentine's Day, you doing anything?
Never do.
Never do. So you're just a hard no on Valentine's Day.
Never have.
Okay. Do the kids do stuff in school? You buy them little Valentines to hand out to the class? I mean, they're older now.
I never did.
Okay.
I never did.
Kent's like stone. He's like,
Just
It's
hard
not
against Valentine's Day.
Kent's kind of like me. He's like, just another day.
Yeah. I don't
You know. You
If I
remember?
were to do something now, she'd probably think I'm cheating on her or something.
Yeah. Right? Why did you give me
Been
something nice?
35 years, you know, so it's like,
I remember back in grade school, you know, they go home, you go buy a whole pack of these cards and sign them, walk
sign
around,
them.
and pack them, pass them on at everyone's desk. And it's like,
Don just does a nice dinner. Gets a couple of nice, hungry man TV dinners, pulls out the TV tray.
that sounds special.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's it.
Good quality time together, getting some nuked food.
the
100%.
good Salisbury steak one. Mm.
Yeah. Do you know that the holiday, the St. Valentine's Day Massacre is still unsolved today?
Is it?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Never was solved. It was pinned on Capone because it was two rival gangs, and it was the Irish mob that a bunch of police officers, or quote unquote alleged gangsters dressed like police officers, in a garage, took out 7 of Moran's, guys. Right.
Is that where you got your favorite number 7?
And it's alleged was Capone's gang that dressed up like, which makes it very interesting to me because maybe Capone's men are still doing that today. I'm just saying. Yeah.
So unsolved. Supposedly. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, pot pies, not Hungry Man Jack TV dinners. Pot pies nonsense.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's interesting because Capone was down in Florida, his Florida house at the time that it happened, and Moran, the head of the Irish mob or the North Side mob in Chicago. I love this kind of stuff. I love, and Shayna knows that enough about me is these type of things and conspiracies and things like that. I love, so I dig into them. But Moran was supposed to be there. He was running late that day, and didn't end up meeting the wrong end of the bullet. And when asked, because there was a lot of his gang that were murdered, he was like, there's only one guy who can kill like that, and that's Al Capone.
Okay.
But Capone was down in Florida at the time.
Allegedly.
Yeah. And then they asked Capone, they get down there and he goes, there's only one man who can kill like that, and that's Moran.
Okay.
So, but it's never been. It is a case that has never been solved. It is an unsolved case. Good morning, Tim.
Interesting. Morning, Tim.
Mr.
How are you?
Santos. Good morning.
That's it. Yeah. Hey, good friend George is in house. George Chase. How? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Got a special announcement coming up from George here at the bottom of the hour or top of the hour. So stick around.
Good morning, George.
But yeah, I'm very fascinated with the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. It's just an interesting piece of Chicago history that turned into national history. But it was bloody.
Yeah, I don't really
100%.
Other than the movie, I really have not know much about that, to be honest with you. I just, like I said, watch the movie and the whole thing, and I hear it. But for me, it's, I always wonder if these things are real or not, and what had happened. And I mean, obviously back then, today that would be a diversionary tactic, right? Like, St. Valentine's Day murder, I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the numbers on that?
What do you mean?
On the massacre?
7.
7?
What do you mean? What's the numbers?
What do you mean? What's the numbers?
How many people died?
7.
Yeah. So
that's where he got it from. That's why I ever answered to Ken. Hey, how many is that? 7.
Yeah, it was just 7 of his guys in a
easy.
garage on the north side of Chicago. So, I mean, the Irish mob and the Italian mob at that time were warring. I mean, it was a big thing at that time. Who ran Chicago? Yeah,
100%. Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All over. You can see they'll get little placards like Al Capone hid here. He had a stash house here. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Fox Valley is full of gang love.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's Valentine's Day, so it's gang love.
Okay.
I think it's lore.
6, 7.
Gang lore.
Yeah.
I can't. Okay, gang lore.
George, that's funny right there. 6, 7.
Hey, whatever.
Yeah. But it's you know, that's why I say, you know, they were police officers, or Al Capone's men dressed allegedly as police officers, which that's why I say maybe that's still happening today.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I
don't know.
So how much do you think the average man spends on Valentine's Day?
Wait, why are you leaving it up to the man? Can't the lady spend?
They can. I have questions.
It's a good question.
I want to see you guys answer.
Well, we know Ken's answer.
Have you researched it?
Is
there data out
anything
there on it?
over
So
than
you got,
$1
like,
and he's cheating.
You got baby boomers. So how much do you think baby boomers?
First of all, I'll say that if you're spending money just because it's Valentine's Day, you're not a man.
What are you?
Ain't a man.
Say it. Say it.
You are a whoop. Whoop.
You are a Hallmark baby.
That's it. That's it. Baby boomers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say $150 to $200.
Is that's dinner too? Just over everything, the whole
She
nine?
said, "How much do they
Listen,
spend?"
I'm asking a question.
He's answering it
Right.
correctly. I didn't go into detail like dinner, presents, gifts.
Sorry, I like
It
to
just
divide
literally
things up.
said-
You know it. I just
Hey, is this blue or red? Well, I want to know
It's
what
purple.
shade
Is
of
it
blue.
yeah,
So then
purple.
when we stop at the gas station, I'm going to spend another $2.99. Now that's for candy for her.
That's
Then
right.
I'm going to probably put $30 on pump 4. Then when we get to the restaurant, I'm
Great.
going to spend probably between 100
right,
and 200 on dinner.
That's a lot of McDonald's. McDonald's for everybody.
But yeah, no, I mean,
Well, if you're Steve, you're going to
if
spend
we're
about
celebrating,
400.
so we don't do Valentine's
No,
Day.
baby boomers. You got to think of baby,
Baby
boomers.
boomers.
We're, yes.
Something like
See,
that,
I
then.
said that specifically.
No, we are not baby boomers. Oh my God.
Yeah, they are.
Who?
I thought they considered baby boomers up until 68.
Well, we're millennials.
I know you guys are millennials, but I just didn't know. I don't know what I am. I know my
You guys
name.
are what? Gen Z?
X.
X.
Gen Xers.
Gen X.
That explains
Oh, yeah,
that
Gen
I've
Z
been
is
in
the new-
wrong body the whole time.
Yeah, my mom's
Son
a
of a
baby
bitch.
boomer. She's from the boomer generation.
Okay.
She's
Yeah,
born
my
in
grandma's
51.
there,
I
baby
don't-
boomers.
That counts. It's the time frame.
You can tell I pay a lot of attention to what culture I'm in. What a
Oh,
part of-
George gave 1964.
Is it 64?
Yeah,
Okay.
64.
I think it was 68, but okay.
And then, of
All right.
course, Shayna says 65.
All right,
so
I'm an
that's Gen
Xer.
X.
I'm an Xer.
So the average spend for baby boomers
Yeah.
is $53 to $95.
Okay.
Oh, that's where she said 5309 right there. 50, price she found
Somebody's
out.
doing some research on the old
Got their
Google box.
going.
So then how much do you think millennials spend? Which is ages from 28 to 44.
250 bucks.
300.
Thank you. 250 bucks.
300.
Oh, don't tell that to Matt. He'll lose his mind.
Don't tell that to Matt.
He's not a millennial. He'll argue that till the end of time.
It's 100 to 265.
I overbid.
Now, how much do you think Gen Z spends?
0.
So I'm going to say the trend would go down
I
again.
was just gonna say, just the
I'm
No.
going to say 200. It doesn't go down. It goes up
It
again.
goes
Really?
up. Yeah. Yeah.
They're spending more money right now.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem. That
Gen
seems.
Z.
Gen Z
So
spends
what's
the
the
most.
Gen Z's? What's considered the date on that?
Oh, 53.
That they spend 265 to 400.
No. Gen Z's. What's the age group?
Oh, you want ages now?
I'm just trying to figure because I mean it depends on it. I mean if you're 19 years old, it ain't gonna be that much unless you're stealing mom
Gen
and
Z
dad's
They're
is
the
money.
born
young
what
crowd.
You
90,
know what I mean?
98 to
I mean, at what point?
2010.
What point they start making their own money to go out and spend it on their girl?
They were born so
boy,
13 to 28.
What is it?
13 to 28 years old.
Well, that's
So.
a big spread there. 13 to 20, probably not making it much cash. And then after that, so I don't know.
Yeah, but a
200
lot of
bucks?
it is like parents giving them the money, of course.
All right, so
and then they
200,
go
200
spend.
bucks. I don't remember mom and dad ever giving me cash for
Kelsey,
Valentine's Day.
you were born what, 91?
92.
92.
Thank you very
That's
much.
so weird.
It's the day. That's the year I got married. Damn.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like
Yeah, I
they
had my-
just put me in diapers
Well, I
right now.
had
It's great.
I had my first kid in 89.
Your first kitten?
My first kid
Oh.
in 89. Well, I don't think I had a kid.
It's the first time we tried cat.
Yes. Is there a little underlying message there, sir?
I don't know. What?
Yeah, what? Who says what?
Yeah. Yeah. So how did we get a number for them? Did you say?
Yeah, I did.
What was it?
265 to 400,
Yeah.
which really makes sense because of most of that age group, 13 to 28. I hate to say the 13 part. Let's go like 16 to 28 is all over social media. So they're like the online influencers.
Following the trends,
Yeah.
to keep up with it and spend.
And then they
for-
got brand hauls, they got
Mhm.
ambassadors, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I feel like that's
Yeah.
where a lot of the money comes from.
That's tough. I would slap Lucy. She spent that much.
right. Well, she wouldn't be. She'd be asking you for money.
No, she got a job. She got a lot of money. That girl makes bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Over there, she's busy today and tomorrow. She at the chocolate factory up there, Riverside.
Oh, she at
Chocolate.
Riverside Chocolate Factory. Oh my God, they're gonna have nonstop.
Mhm.
Their chocolate
That
covered
place will have a line
strawberries.
out the door. And you guys, if you want, can send us a check to 216
Yeah.
Creator Studios
Yeah, they're good.
or make it out the
Yeah, she
cash.
makes-
Can and should
bank
help.
up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she enjoys it.
Well,
excellent.
Look, we got some friends with us on screen today.
Oh, we got a heart. That's
Yeah,
cute.
that's Scarface and Bugs. That's it. Guess which one's the Irish one and which one's the Italian one? The one that looks like Drew over Steve's shoulder there.
What are you doing over there, boy? I'm watching you.
That's it.
Keeping an eye on
That's
it.
it. Yeah,
I
it's
feel like we have the same haircut on the sides. I just checked you out for a second.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't line
Except for
it.
you don't have a
He didn't
Sitting
line
design.
it
across
up.
from it's easier for you to
They
see.
lined me
now.
up last night. Right?
He didn't line it up though.
So I got a question for you. Do you think a lot of people actually do Valentine's Day because everyone else does it? I'm going to use the follower question, right? Like, why do you do Valentine's Day and not, as we talked about, every day showing love to the person you love? Why is it only got to be one day?
Well, that's the assumption that if you celebrate Valentine's Day, that you're excluding every other day. Which is not necessarily the case. It's just that you can also celebrate Valentine's Day and every day. Like
Yeah.
you and your wife, you're locked into it because your anniversary is today.
Right.
So
And if it
you
wasn't
don't have a choice.
Right. For me, Valentine's Day, and I remember it because that was the day I met my bride.
Yeah.
Right. Otherwise, for me, it's just honestly another day and a Hallmark holiday, if you will.
Yeah, but your story is the reason why people love Valentine's Day.
right.
So it's
Well,
just kind of like
if you ask Deidre, though, that's not the reason she loves it, because
a lot of
she would've
women
told you
live for
first
that.
night that this is going to end up in 40 years together. She never would have thought that because she just at first had no desire whatsoever to hang out with me, talk to me until she actually had some time alone. But yeah, if it wasn't for Valentine's Day, I guess I wouldn't have found Deidre. So I have to thank it, but we don't really celebrate it. We try to celebrate, as much as we can every day, because how every day, we don't know if we're waking up tomorrow, right? Realistically. And so you're happy about it, but
I'll be spending plenty of money today, but not because it's Valentine's Day. It's also my dog's birthday.
oh, happy birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Buddy.
Gonna get her
I
some.
know where you can get him some snacks.
Oh yeah.
Hey, the Sybaris pool.
Oh my God.
Sybaris.
The Sybaris pool or the cesspool, you mean?
Yeah, right. Retro 80s.
Oh my
cringe.
God. That
Yay.
That was hot. That was hot in the 80s and 90s.
So
That was the thing.
St. Valentine's Day, right, is back in the day, and when I say back in the day, when Emperor Claudius was ruling, right, he believed that single men made better soldiers than those with wives and families, so he outlawed marriage for men. And
Makes sense.
Valentine, a Roman priest, deemed it, it's unfair, and he continued to perform marriages in secret. Thus, the love stuff going on there, right? Then it got back to Claudius, who ordered Valentine to be put to death, with some accounts suggesting he was executed on February 14th. So
it's a really romantic.
So
occasion.
the
It
Saint.
is romantic. You're goodbye.
So again, as I dig into things, the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, very much more appropriate, right, than flowers and candies and chocolate and boppity bop. So it's a very bloody, historically, holiday that we tend to say, and hey, we're going to paint this red, the color red. Well, guess what that was for?
Right? You turn something as crazy as the murders and be like, let's turn it into a love
Sunday,
fest.
Bloody Sunday.
Turn it into a love fest. It's red and ready to go.
A lot of holidays are rooted in a rough history.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'd be curious to know how much candy, like specific, like Kelsey brought in. Thank you again. Candy is sold that's specific for Valentine's Day every year. It's got to be some crazy astronomical number that lays out there.
Well, I'll be doing my part when the weekend is over. I'll be going to Walgreens and
buying
grabbing
all the
all the
leftovers
25% candy.
Yeah, you save it.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
75% off.
Get them Reese's peanut butter hearts.
Ooh.
They use a different filling at Valentine's Day and Halloween than they do the rest of the year.
Who does Reese's?
Christmas,
Mhm.
Christmas trees too.
Yeah, the Christmas
Really?
trees. Can't forget the Christmas trees. Yeah, the
Like, just
snowmen.
different color.
Oh, it's more full. It's sweeter. You go buy one. You'll see.
So AI says 1.8 billion to over 2 billion in sales on Valentine's Day.
And chocolate.
Yeah.
Roughly 58 million pounds.
That's just chocolate.
Yeah.
So imagine that now put on flowers.
Yeah. Bob, welcome in, Pop.
Hey, morning, Dad.
He says back to Capone, he had a hideaway house, quote unquote, in our hometown of Quincy, Illinois on Harrison Street. Yeah, and we have quote unquote hideaway houses in Lake Geneva
There's one in Mundelein.
and one on Pastaki Bay. They're quote unquote all over.
There's actually one right downtown on Pearl Street, the tap room.
Mhm.
I can't remember what it used to be, but it's on Pearl and Green.
Yeah.
There's the brewery right there. There is actually a tunnel underneath that goes across the street to the house. It's still there.
Yeah. And,
Do we know if it was Capone's for sure? But
or was
Well,
it-
Mobcraft has a picture of Capone hanging above the toilets, and they did the jail cells.
Yeah.
They got the whole thing in the redone courthouse. They're like, oh, Capone was here.
Yeah, it wasn't one of the hideouts a restaurant. I think it could have been.
have been.
Allegedly had a lot of them. And of course, once, just like anything else, once there's somebody popular, especially back in that time when there's no cell phones or social media, you want a piece. Hey,
Mhm.
hey, come eat here. This is Al Capone's hideout. He ate here, right? And back in that day, we glorified, as we do still today, we glorified that, right?
Yeah, it's weird how that happened.
Mhm.
how long has Valentine's Day actually been a thing?
Well, for your first question, $3 billion are sold for flowers.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Valentine's Day is shortly tied with Mother's Day for flowers.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Well, that would, Mother's Day obviously is a total day that makes great sense. Every day really should be Mother's Day, but the fact giving them one day a year to really tout and gloat on them is a beautiful thing. I try to tell my mom every day I love her and how special she is, but it doesn't always work out. But at what year does it tell you what year that Valentine's became a mainstream thing to,
Kelsey,
give things to your lovers and loved ones? Kelsey's
got your-
AI in it.
you got your intelligence going.
Is that what you call it?
It says in the 1380s.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah, 1380s, due to a Chaucer who started to write poetry to his town.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
yeah,
I wonder if the
but the priest that he was talking about, technically, he died in AD 496.
so was it back then a day of giving again? Like, obviously back then chocolates, flowers, or just a day to, what prompted it to come on? Chaucer was writing love letters and stuff, or love poems and stuff like that. And we go, oh, that's beautiful. Let me write this for you and give you some chocolate.
So
An aphrodisiac.
back when Valentine was in jail, rumor has it that he befriended the jailer's daughter and signed a note to her from your Valentine.
Oh, all right.
And
Love
that
the
was
Google box.
before his execution, which then Geoffrey Chaucer, as Kelsey noted, began associating the day with mating of birds, and later through traditions of courtly love.
Well, yeah.
Shane,
There's only so much bird watching you can do before it gets you hot under the collar.
Right. That's right.
Look at that double-breasted robin.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Wait,
Keep
they
it in
only
your
have a single
pants.
That's right. They only have a single breast.
Yeah, baby. I heard that too. That baby face. No.
Shayna says we are programmed to consume to be accepted. What is it? I can't read it. It's
We are
commended.
programmed to consume to be accepted. Commanded gifts are performative, but it is what it is.
I like how she used "we are programmed," because everyone
started,
jumps on
yeah.
the bandwagon, right?
Started in the 1300s, yeah.
Obviously, everyone's jumping on the bandwagon. I can't believe those numbers. What was it? Almost 2 billion in chocolates and 3 billion in flowers.
Is that in the United States alone, or is that worldwide?
Is that
That's the
yeah.
U.S.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's a lot larger than
Yeah.
that. Because
That's
this
insane.
is
We need to get into a
everywhere.
flower business.
Which makes sense because when I worked in the grocery store, it was like we used to just drop pallets of chocolate. I'm like, well, there ain't no way any of us are setting this up because it'll be destroyed in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Right? Just put it there and be like,
So-
go, grab and go.
Hey, listen, let's see what our good friend George Chase has to say.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, it's George Chase from Woodstock, Illinois. Wanted to give you a little follow-up on my journey with multiple myeloma and to let you know about the need for blood in our area. So I've learned along the way that only 3% of folks who are eligible to donate blood actually get out and do it. So we are holding a blood drive here right in our community at the Home State Bank location. It'll be Friday, March 27th, between the hours of 9 and 2. We hope to see you there. There is an urgent need for blood. And the great thing about the blood drive here is that it's going to be local. It's put on by the Rock River Valley Blood Center. All their donations are local. So when you donate, you're going to be giving blood to folks right here in our community. We call it the Woodstock Community Blood Drive. It'll be held Friday, March 27th from 9 to 2 at Home State Bank. And we want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Home State Bank, I3 Broadband, the Comparion Insurance Agency, Culvers of Woodstock, rapwithbo.com, of course, the Woodstock Area Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and the folks here at 216 Creator Studios. Thanks again to Kent Jones and crew, and we look forward to seeing you on Friday, March 27th, between 9 and 2 at the Home State Bank.
George.
Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. So blood drive, very important. Not a lot of blood out there for a lot of people. There's a shortage.
Yeah. Always is.
If you can, on March 27th, and we'll run this a couple other times, but if you can on March 27th, stop over to the Home State Bank on the square there in Woodstock and donate blood.
Yeah, that's important.
Which is great. And of course, this Wednesday coming up early in the morning, 7 o'clock, 2 Ball Guys episode with George Chase, and titled "When All You Can Do Is Fight." Pretty good show. So check that out. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Shayna says flowers on a non-holiday for no reason hold more personal energy.
It just
absolutely.
it shocks
Just for no
people
reason.
though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like-
because nothing says I love you more than going, here's a dead plant.
Not dead yet. It's on its way. You get to watch it die.
It's
Oh,
dead.
That's
while
a beautiful
back-
thing. You get to watch it die.
A while back, I was on my way home from work and I stopped by the store and I'm like, cool, I'm going to grab Sam her favorite snack, some flowers, some candy, whatever, just random.
So you grabbed your penis.
So, 100%, yeah. Put it on a bun, just to.
Choose your sauce.
But I'm going through the line and I got the, just the flowers and the candy and like a
even
little
have a choice.
little tray of sushi, right? And the woman's
Oh,
like,
nice.
"What's the occasion?" And I'm like, "Nothing." She's like, "Birthday?" I'm like, "No." She's like, and she made it really awkward because now she's guessing, and I've already been like, "There's no occasion. It's just."
Right.
And then she's like, "Oh, did you screw up?" And I was like, "No, but I'm bound to eventually." the guy behind me was like, we should have a beer.
Let's
The
talk.
woman's face though, it was like she just couldn't comprehend that I was telling her I was buying flowers and there was no reason for me buying the flowers.
That's interesting that you say that, because there's so many people that are like that. Like, why would you do that? Well, because I can and I want to. It's like, it doesn't have to be a special day to tell somebody you love them, care about them, appreciate them. I mean, if you're married or with somebody for a long period of time, why only one day? Why only give them one special day?
Well,
other than their birthday.
Yeah, I mean, if you're married to somebody, hopefully you're treating them nice every day. It'd be kind of.
You're married, Steve. You know that doesn't happen.
I disagree.
In different strokes for different folks.
I mean, hey, don't get
baby
me wrong.
boomers,
What our
millennials.
favorite snack is.
Well, here, are you in business?
What's in the beans today? Let's see.
Are you in business with your wife?
Let's see what's in the beans. Beans.
It's blank.
Nothing. We'll sit in silence for the last half hour.
Quiet reflection.
You're too young to be pushing that thing far.
The handwriting is awful.
Oh, is it
Steve,
yours?
you're really smart. Shut the.
She's doctor certified.
Are you superstitious? If so, of what?
Are you superstitious?
Well, today being Friday the 13th. I mean, you always hear these people like, "Oh, I can't do it that day. It's Friday the 13th."
It's a good one,
right? Like, I mean,
really
as I'm
good.
driving today, I'm thinking about that, because when I hear Friday the 13th, I all of a sudden I'm like, oh, and then it's like, why do you, I mean, because superstition to me is interesting.
I'm superstitious as hell.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
He loves conspiracy.
Ladders, cats.
No, so like anybody who's a sports fan is superstitious, because if my team wins and I'm wearing a pair of socks, I'm like, I gotta wear that pair of socks next time they own, right? Every time. Or I'm not gonna wash. We won, and I know I spilled beer on my Bears jersey, but I ain't washing it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I am. I'm not the superstitious, like I've got to rub a nickel 3 times, or where I can't walk underneath a ladder. I'm not that superstitious, but like when it comes to sports, I'm very, very superstitious. When I write down what I wear to each game, right?
Really?
What I eat, what I do, and if we win, I'm like, okay, I'll do that next
Every time. That's got good luck.
The process. Okay.
And that way too, like we played Oakton last night, we lost. I know exactly what I wore, but we won. We beat them the first game, and I knew what I wore, but I can't wear that. So I want another winning outfit, right? So now I go, that outfit didn't work on Oakton. Right, because I don't want to show up in the same gear, right? You know what I mean? So I'm very superstitious to how I shave. I can't.
You shave
everything. Oh yeah,
wow, that's
absolutely,
interesting.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And you feel it really has a bearing on the outcome?
Yeah, absolutely. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it.
No,
yeah,
but I mean, yeah.
Because this world is energy, and I'm putting a certain energy out there, right? To what earrings I wear, to the watch, to the bracelet, to the this, to the that, to what did I eat, and what time did I eat? Oh, very, very much so when it comes to coaching and games. Yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah, we started playing really well, so I shake the other team's hands. A lot of head coaches won't, right? But one day I was like, nope, I'm just gonna go shake their hands, fist bump them, and we started playing well. So I'm like, Kevin, I've got this now, right? So usually the assistant coach goes out there, and I don't know why the head coach is like, I'm too proud to shake your hand, or I don't know what it means, right?
You don't want to give up any energy
because I'm just having fun, but it's all about energy and what energy you exude and whatnot. So I'm very, very superstitious when it comes to those type of things. Yeah, absolutely.
I just
Shana
remember
says zero superstitious.
The early days of the internet, less so now, but the early days of the internet had people sharing those posts that were like, if you don't share this, if you see this and don't share it within 10 minutes, you're going to be cursed with 5 years of bad luck. But if you share it right now, you're gonna have great luck.
I love the one where Jesus is like, you're going to hell unless you share this.
Right, yeah, no. And then
Jesus.
So what was crazy about those is you'd see
so
people share
worked up.
them.
Yeah,
And
after
people
us.
would share them, and you'd be like,
Yeah.
"Why?" And they're like, "Well, just in case." It's what do you mean, just in case? Just in case of what?
That's what cracks me, just in case.
I had to. And within 5 minutes, or Jesus was going. I'm going to hell.
to me, that's an interesting thought process, right? If I don't, right, like if I don't do this, something's going bad.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. Why? I mean, what's the reality behind it? I mean,
Like
you
burning
wearing an
sage.
orange shirt and orange shoes to a basketball game and shaking hands, does that really have anything to do with how your girls play and their energy?
Yeah, because we're purple and gold. They'd be like, "Why the fuck you wearing orange?"
Right, but that's right, but that's what I'm saying. If you do you think that your dress changes the girls' outlook and energy levels?
100%.
Yeah.
See, I think your energy level, right, just your energy, doesn't matter what you're wearing, if you will, changes them of how you are. Because
look, I don't just get up and pull out clothes in the dark, right? I'm recruiting tonight, so I'm like, okay, we're gonna go black and tan, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna wear this hat, I'm gonna wear this watch, right? Everything I do that way, I don't. It does matter what I wear, you know. I can't show.
I'm saying to you it does, but I'm saying to them.
Well,
do you
absolutely,
think-
100%.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they look at coach like,
If you're
oh, coach
recruiting,
is
it's
ready
perception.
to go. I'm ready to go.
So it puts
Right,
you,
it's a
puts
big
you in
energy
so
move.
you're thinking maybe it puts you in a different mindset, a different moods, and they pick up on that because you're feeling well dressed and ready for the right occasion, if you will.
No, to Kelsey's point is like he's game ready, right?
Mhm.
Why would I show up in an Elgin Community College shirt?
Well, I'm just using the
Right,
colors as
right.
different colors as an example. I
Yeah,
know-
but colors
I
are a
absolutely.
big thing when it comes to
But when it-
basketball.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
See, I just for me, it's all.
You're just not an
internal.
athlete. We understand.
No,
You're
I wasn't
letting
an
us
athlete.
It's
know.
funny.
I was a
actually-
great athlete.
I
It just
forgot.
it wasn't my cup of tea to continue on. I just realized that wasn't what I wanted to do.
I had forgotten about all the people that don't change their underwear or socks for sports. I had been when I originally read it, I had been thinking of theater people. I know a bunch of theater people.
Yeah.
You say good luck to a theater person, they'll lose their mind.
Right.
Right?
Break
Yeah.
a leg.
Break a leg.
Don't ever say good luck to a theater
Right.
person.
Right.
It's and I think that is like primarily like don't.
I'm wearing my lucky drawers today. Why are you lucky? Because I got a wash machine to clean them.
Right. Right.
That's very valid for Drew. Ken's belief is just as valid as any religion.
Drew.
True.
Good morning,
Yeah.
Drew.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
up,
it is.
buddy?
Yeah, I'm, and it is. That's. There are times, right, as a fan of the Los Angeles Lakers back in the '80s, that I was very much that way. Like, oh my gosh, I missed the first minute of the broadcast. So next time I've got to fit. I was very much, because we won. I was very much that way. It really doesn't have anything to do with it, but very, very superstitious that way. Not to the OCD part. Someone said, superstitious or OCD. Heather says, no, superstitious. Because it's like, I gotta do this. I gotta eat the same wings. I gotta, that's not necessarily OCD. It's like, I'm just trying to keep that good vibe that I had before. Right
Mhm.
now, does it make a difference? Yeah, I think it does. Right. That's why I do it. And if I didn't believe it worked, I wouldn't be quote unquote superstitious. And it freaks a lot of Christian people out. Like, oh my
Right, I was
God,
gonna say,
you
you
can't be superstitious. You're Christian. I'm like, yes, I absolutely can be,
Mhm.
because I am.
I mean, with that and the things that you do, for me, I see it as it's just a mindset. So you're doing something that changes your mindset that will, emanate out into your players, right? If you put on this outfit, it makes you feel this way. So you put out that persona, if you will, of, that energy. This is what's happening. But is it the dress that you're saying, or is it really just how it makes you feel, right? So things will happen better. Does that make sense?
Well, it's kind of like when you have that one moment of success as an athlete and you're like, okay, I have to do exactly what I did that morning all the way to the end of the game, because I don't know how I got so lucky. Like that's how it goes. So then you like write it all down. I'm the same way. Like every time in college I played basketball, I always wore the opposite team's colors of socks underneath my team socks. I always did it because that's what my dad did in
'Cause
football.
She's stepping on them, right?
Yeah,
It's
so
a deep,
it's,
dark thing.
but
I'm
they don't
stepping
know
on
that
your
I'm
colors.
saying that, they don't know I'm being disrespectful. But
I mean, and that's for me, what I'm getting at is it's something that when you're being superstitious, it's preparing your mind for some type of event, right? That you have to gear up for, right? He's superstitious about wearing clothes, right? So you want to make sure you have the right stuff on to put yourself in the right mindset for that situation, right? But if you didn't do it, and for me, I would really be curious if you just randomly wore something that was appropriate, but not your superstitious, if you would win or lose.
I don't randomly ever wear anything, ever.
Well, let me choose your outfit. Let me choose your outfit.
When we
Then.
go to
We'll see
man
if you
camp,
win or lose then.
Even when we go to man camp,
Really?
yeah, absolutely.
Man camp's a bunch of guys sitting around doing nothing.
Yeah.
I got to make sure I'm wearing my khakis today.
That's right.
Really?
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah.
I'm lucky. I even get dressed. You
Yeah.
guys are lucky.
No, I mean, we know you didn't wear shoes there, Mr. Flintstone, but yeah.
Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, every my whole day is very routine and calculated. Not to the OCD part, but my days out, my morning, what I wear, always very, very calculated.
Well, do you think a routine in some respects then could be like superstitious? Every day you get up, and if you don't do this, your day is worse.
No, but if something goes right or wrong, I go, okay.
Because I mean,
I
routine
skip
is
that
obvious.
or whatever. Yeah.
Routine is very important. Routine is very healthy for a person too, to actually be able to move things along. But if it's the reason you're doing it is for superstition, right? Is it just changing your mindset? I guess that's really, me, I love how the brain works. So is it gearing you up so you put out that different energy because this is something you feel would make a difference in the outcome of whatever you're doing?
Yeah, but a routine is something you do every single day, whether there's an event or not, correct?
Right.
Yes.
So
yes, right.
his events are his superstitious.
The superstition
That's
would be the
So
belief
his
about what you're
routine
doing.
is kind of like thrown out the window. It's more based on like, okay, so if I wear, I'm not going to point out your underwear, but we're not going to talk about that one this time. But if he wears his purple shoes that he matches with Coach Kevin, and then they have really good defense that game, guess what? Those two are always going to call and match.
Yeah.
Because when they don't match, their defense is horrible third quarter.
Mhm.
And you would know that when you go to the games. So then coach is probably always going to match shoes with him.
Yeah.
So, but that's not in his everyday routine to call Kevin like, hey, what are you
No.
wearing?
Right.
Well,
that's because they're not
I bought
together.
him. I bought
But
him
when
the
he's
shoes.
in that but when you're in that,
the purple shoes,
right? But when you're in that situation, you feel it's necessary to coordinate in order to make the energy good, correct? And to make it work is what you're feeling in your thought process. If I don't wear this, my girls aren't going to step up. I'm helping my girls by doing this.
Yeah, but I don't I'm not following what you're saying, right? And I'm probably not following what you're saying because it's not like it's a game day thing, right? I'm in sales.
Well, you're very calculated with your outfits.
I'm a relationship person, so I brand, right? I brand myself. And a lot of people my age, the way that I wear my baseball hat would be like, hey, Gomer Pyle wore his hat like that. People like, ooh, why do you do that? I'm like, because nobody else does, and I like it. Fuck off.
Well,
right?
they've got
so everything I do is very calculated and branded because that's I build relationships, so I have to brand me, right? So there's a thought process, there's a superstitious process to everything that I do, right? And it's not OCD because you wake up on a Saturday and you got to run out and run to the airport to get somebody that you don't normally do. You go and get them, and that throws out routines. But it's just I'm having a hard time tracking where you're going with that question.
I think you're thinking of a superstition as a more pointed belief system, whereas it's more just like an overarching feeling.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks it's good luck to wear the shoes, so he's going to. It's
right.
In his mind, it's the energy. It's not that he's sitting down writing a term paper about why the logic of it makes sense. It's just
right.
That, I mean, because now you're crossing the line between superstition and religion then, because like you're sitting down coming up with a structured belief system.
Yeah.
It's more just a
like
feeling.
for him and his dress, like when you do what you do and you're putting off your persona, you're dressing for success. But people, when people buy from you, Kent, they're buying from you, not what you dress. It's about you and your knowledge, and right? No, I'll guarantee you, if you have a good product that you're selling somebody, listen, I don't dress awesome. People buy me.
Billions of dollars in the marketing industry say otherwise.
Yes.
But listen,
Right.
people are programmed to believe that. Understand this, that these marketing people are geniuses. The things that they're able to get into your subconscious, right? Kent can be just as successful wearing a pair of fucking brown khaki pants and a t-shirt selling the product that he has because he's selling himself and they believe in you, not by what you're dressed. Now, first impressions, different story, right? Some people go off of first impressions, but I'm still going to buy from you, right? If you have what I need, right?
I don't
not
know.
based on your color coordination.
If I'm in jorts and flip-flops running a bank and you have billions to come in and invest, and I'm in jorts and flip-flops and a tank top.
Fresh out of basketball practice,
but
sweaty.
He's running a bank, and if that bank's successful and your numbers stand behind you, for me, I don't prejudge you on how you dress. Because if that was the case, dude, I would.
Everybody does. Everybody does.
Yeah, but you have to look. Everybody does this instinctually, but you can look past that, and that's the kind of where I'm getting at. Looking past that, going to person, not the dress. Not
you
the
could look
clothing.
past it, but if I've got one guy trying to sell me banking in a suit and tie, looks like a banker, and one guy who looks like he does construction selling me banking, and I know nothing about either of them.
Okay. Right, but if you're going to do so, and that's the thing.
So,
knowing nothing about them,
Shayna,
you want to know about that person.
Shayna says, Scott, Spider-Man won't play as well without the outfit.
That's a little bit different.
No, that's exactly spot on.
Why? But that's the only thing he wears, right? You're dressing, you're changing every day. And you're
no, he wears regular day clothes.
Right.
Yeah, but he can't be Spider-Man without that outfit.
He is Spider-Man.
He is.
But you can still be Kent Jones no matter what you wear.
He is still Spider-Man without the outfit.
But he's not doing the things. He doesn't do the incredible acts he does without the outfit.
No, just take a deep breath and pause and go,
Yeah.
because you just said that.
Yes.
And it is.
But you can do whatever you want to do no matter what you wear. It's really in your head that that everyone's going to perceive you. If you don't have this lucky stuff on, that you're going to lose because you didn't have this clothing on. Spider-Man can't save people's lives if he doesn't have on the Spidey costume.
Yes, he can. Have you seen any of the movies?
Not really. Well, he's fake anyway, so I don't pay attention to him for the most part. But
get on your Google box and find out what the definition of superstition is.
Go ahead, you got yours.
Because
give me the true definition of superstition.
Because you're trying to go deep on something that is you're trying to dig into layers. I think that to what Steve said, it's not a term paper or religion. A superstition is an act or a thought. I'm not looking at it. What do you got, Kelsey?
Having or showing a belief in supernatural influences, especially as leading to good or bad luck.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right. So there's forces out there, right? Energy out there that I believe. So that's why I do what I do on game days. That's why I purposefully do things, right? And that's it.
And you know my buddy Matt.
Yeah.
Irish family.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know it until it happens in front of you, but incredibly superstitious guy. Incredibly superstitious about the energy and luck in the universe and how he portrays things into the if you put something out into the universe in front of him, he will have to correct it. Not necessarily like a knocking on wood thing, but he has to balance that out. You can't do it in front of him.
Yeah.
You put negative energy or bad luck into the universe, he has to say something or do something to correct that energy. And I don't call him out or anything. It's just, it is what it is. Only time I'll say anything about your superstition, I used to bartend for people that would gamble all their money away. And it'd say, hey, getting up and twirling around is not going to make that slot machine any luckier. You just lost all your money. How did that work out going to the bathroom 16 times? Didn't.
Right.
No.
Right. Yeah. So that's what superstition is. Are you superstitious? And why? It was the question.
Right.
Or of what? Or
right.
what,
I'm just curious where it comes down to, because like people that won't do anything, like on Friday the 13th today, I can't do anything because it's Friday the 13th and it's bad juju, if you will, that I'm not going to do this deal or it's going to mess me up. Why?
Well, that's their belief. I mean, what does their belief have to affect you with?
It's not affecting me. I'm just curious. I like to understand thought processes of people because I'm a people.
Do you believe in luck in any way, shape, or form?
100%.
So you do. So in this world, you believe that there's luck. In what capacity? Like when does that appear for you in your life? That you feel good or bad luck exists?
when I feel it exists.
Yeah, like are you performing an action, playing a game,
Well, for
doing
me,
an
like,
activity?
Right. It's usually well, work or activity based. Like, you know, people always ask me why or how I do what I do, how I've gotten where I've gotten, right? And I tell them, honestly, a lot of luck. The harder I work, the luckier I get, because the harder I work, it puts me in a lot more situations. So is it luck or is it just happenstance, right? Like, because I'm doing this ends up happening. So you could call that luck, but really I'm setting myself up for that in the back end. If you
So
think
that's
about
more
it,
of an
right?
overarching belief that
Right.
you've been lucky in life. I'm talking about
I'm
more.
lucky as hell, dude.
I'm
I
talking
mean, there
about
is
more
no-
specifically situational based. Have you ever had a situation and you went, man, that was really bad luck?
I'm sure there is. I can't.
I mean,
think of
recently
anything
I can think of
offhand,
I
but
can think of an
for sure.
example
I mean, good
recently.
luck and
that-
bad, right. So good luck and bad luck come hand in hand, right? Like, I mean,
you're not superstition, and yet a building of yours literally caught fire.
Yeah.
Did you consider that bad luck?
I didn't consider luck at all. I consider that just a very unfortunate circumstance, right? Because they weren't, in my opinion, they weren't using good common sense. Okay, to
Sure.
do the
But
to
the
do
bad
it. So,
but the bad luck is that it wasn't an employee of yours. They weren't hired by you. It had nothing to do with you. You were
other
just
than it ruined
nearby.
other than
You
it
were
ruined
just
my business.
You were just next door. Right,
Right.
exactly.
Right.
So circumstantially, it had nothing to do with you, and yet you were tremendously affected, and you don't consider that bad luck. Just couldn't. Like,
No, I don't
'cause
consider.
that is-
I don't consider it bad luck.
'cause that's
I really,
the
for me, I
superstition.
can. And here's how I look at it. It was definitely a very unfortunate, right? I'm thankful
Sure.
nobody got hurt, but I actually look at this, and you're gonna all think I'm crazy, but I look at this as almost a not a blessing,
Like
right?
a wake up call.
No, not a wake up call. So this could be huge for us because it's very unfortunate it happened, the whole 9 yards. Don't get me wrong, but there is a silver lining to this. Okay, it happened. Nobody got hurt. I'm going to be made whole again through insurance. Hopefully, I mean that's always a game, right? But this now has really put our name out there on the map. Right, it's all over the news. It's all over
100%.
the internet. The people reaching, just the community outpouring, right, because of this, right, is just huge. It kind of so for me, it could have been a good luck because now it really it reaffirms how much the things that we do for our town
It could
and the
have been.
community are such a good thing because all these people coming out to help us and say, we love you. You do this for the community. You give so much back. So this could be, I look at it as a blessing in disguise.
So in order for it to be a blessing, that means there has to be some design behind it, right? Or is it complete random chaos that led to you having this blessing?
I don't think it's random. It was, well, so there was a poor decision on somebody else's part is the reason this happened, right? And I just happened to take the brunt,
I know why it
brunt
happened.
of what's that?
I know why it happened. What I'm saying is, do you believe that you're going to be moving to this new location, succeeding, having more publicity, doing all of this because of a design or because of just pure happenstance?
Pure happenstance.
Okay.
Right. I don't.
Well, no,
think
and that's fair because you're
Right.
saying that you don't have superstition, you don't believe in the superstition. That's there you go. Good or bad luck in that situation. Maybe you don't have any superstitions.
right. I mean, we create our own destinies in the big picture, no matter what. Right. Every choice we made every
You,
day.
not everybody believes that way. So you,
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
I
Okay,
believe.
I believe. Thank you. I appreciate that, Mom. But I believe, right, that you create your destiny. You make hundreds of choices a day. Most of them are unconscious choices you're making. But your life is the sum of the choices you make every day. I didn't choose to catch the building on fire. I did choose, however, to take this as
That's
a
on
potential
record
blessing.
now too, because this is recorded. So
What's that?
that can be used in the court of law.
Yeah, that's okay. It's proven. They already came up. It's the roofers that caused it. You don't try to torch down a roof in -5-degree
But
weather.
those beliefs aren't incompatible. Kent goes through his life and he makes these decisions and he does the best he can and he puts what he can into the universe. Simultaneously, he believes that there is good and bad luck that is also affecting his life.
Absolutely.
So they're not mutually exclusive. It's just that
You can look at good or bad. I just call it as luck, right? Because it's how you. Well, no, listen. It's how you perceive it, right? If something if you're going to say, listen,
it is how you perceive it, and if
Right.
you perceive it as luck, that's the superstition.
no, but I'm just saying with him, if he
Right.
says something that happened was bad luck, it changed his course.
Sure.
Regardless, if you look at it good or bad, you have the choice to look at it from a different way. It's moving you forward in whatever direction, and that's the direction you want to go.
In lies the superstition.
in lies the irrational thinking.
right? Therein lies the superstition,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, the belief in the luck of anything is where the superstition is. You gotta, if you believe that it was bad luck, good luck, indifferent.
You ever pick up a penny and pick it
I
up
pick it
all
up
the day
because
you'll
I'm
have-
cheap.
Pick it up all the day, you'll have good luck, right?
Well, pennies
Yeah.
aren't made anymore, so.
Yeah. Well,
I
that's why
pick
get
it
lucky.
up because I'm cheap, and I laugh at people that just throw away
What's
money, even
heaven
though it's
gonna
only
throw
one
now?
penny.
Yeah.
You know, it's a penny's a penny's a penny.
Penny saved is a penny earned.
What's heaven going to throw now? No more pennies.
Nickels,
What are you giving for somebody's thought?
nickel. It's more valuable these days.
Right.
the
But
baseline's
yeah,
gone.
Right.
that's why luck is superstitious. If you feel that it's you're like, the harder I work, the more luckier I get, which means what? If you're not working, you're not going to be lucky.
Well, and I use
That's
right.
superstitious. So you're like, I got to work hard so I can get lucky.
No, I don't say I got to work hard to get lucky. I'm
No, you
saying
just-
that
but
the
you
harder
did.
I work, it puts me in different situations, so people can look at that as luck. It's not really luck. I put myself in that
But earlier
situation.
you said the harder I work, the luckier I get.
Right, and that's why I'm saying if
But now you're saying the harder you work, that's not
I
what
said
you're
the
saying.
harder I work, the luckier I get.
Right.
Because the more I work, I put myself in a lot of different situations. I could use that it's aligning me instead of being lucky. I
So-
use that word lucky because would it have happened if I didn't do it before? If I didn't do it this way? I
Right.
don't know.
So here's what I think is with superstition, and I'm very superstitious. I'll tell everybody that, and it bothers a lot of people. Right, being a good Christian guy, it bothers a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
But we're panning for gold, right? We're panning for superstition on this around the piano right here on the grounds. But you're drilling for oil, right? Because you like to think deep. You want to get in there and be like, that's interesting, Kent. Why is it that you do that? And we're just panning, right?
No,
You're on the surface.
But you're going, you're drilling deep. Right? And that's where the balance or off balance is.
I actually tend to agree with you for the most part, because I think what you've been trying to say is that it's a perspective. You can see it as just the random workings of the universe affected by your actions and your hard work, and things just fall into place because of that, like dominoes.
Correct.
Or
Bye,
you
Queen.
can choose to see it as lucky or not lucky.
Right.
The difference in perspective is really what it is. And I think that's just what, you can choose to have the superstition and say, hey, this is lucky or unlucky, or you can choose to say, this is all my hard work. This is all how the universe just decided it was going to play out. And I do tend to agree with you on that. I think, I don't really have a lot of superstitions, but I could choose in my life to take any number of things and say, I think that I've been lucky or unlucky, or I just don't really.
Right.
Well, I feel like it goes inside with the phrase of everything happens for a reason.
Right.
Hate that.
I mean,
phrase.
if you believe in it, you do. If you
It
don't,
does.
you don't.
Yeah.
But
What's the reason?
who
Then
can
for me,
explain
then
it?
it's like,
Who
what's the
can
reason?
explain it?
You look at
Half
what's
the
the
time
reason.
we can't.
And Kent looks at it. The reason we won is because I wore purple shoes and socks.
True, John.
Right?
What does it say?
Don says way too many other things that bother me about you. Listen, we're on the back end of this. Everybody go out and be St. Valentine's, buy somebody chocolate, give them a flower, streak the quad. I don't care what you do.
Change your britches.
But do it because you think it's going to bring you luck. So from all of us here at 216 Creator Studios, like, follow, subscribe.
Yes.
And share it with one person this weekend, the person that you love the least. Share this with them.
Don, Shayna, great to see you as always.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Bye.